the Battle of Dakto, Hill 875 was a nightmare, a place where trees exploded, the ground swallowed men whole, and every inch felt like a death sentence. But in that chaos, one soldier made a choice that turned him into a legend. His name was Specialist 4 Carlos Lozada, of the 173rd Airborne Brigade. He was 21 years old, a machine gunner, quiet, steady, one of those guys you could depend on when everything went sideways. And at Hill 875, everything went sideways. On November 20th, Lozada's company suddenly came under massive NVA fire. The enemy was everywhere, hidden in bunkers, trenches, firing pits behind fallen logs. Bullets were cutting through the jungle like angry bees. The order came down fast. The company needed to pull back. If they didn't, they'd be overrun. But someone had to cover the retreat. Lozada didn't wait to be picked. He stepped forward, planted his M60 on the ground, and said he'd stay. His friends begged him to fall back with them. He told them no. If I don't stay, none of you make it out. Then he opened fire. Lozada unleashed a wall of bullets so fierce and so accurate that the NVA assault stalled in its tracks. Dozens of enemy soldiers tried to charge, and Lozada cut them down one after another. Every time his machine gun ran dry, he reloaded like he'd rehearsed it 1,000 times. His company kept retreating. Lozada kept shooting. The enemy shifted, trying to flank him. He pivoted, poured fire into the trees, and bought his brothers more time. One man, one machine gun, holding off an entire assault. Finally, and only when his company was safe, Lozada tried to fall back himself. He turned to run. And that's when an enemy round hit him. He collapsed on the slope of Hill 875, his M60 beside him, the jungle shaking with the echoes of the fight he'd held off alone. Because of him, his platoon survived. Because of him, wounded men got pulled out. Because of him, Hill 875 didn't turn into a massacre. For his courage, selflessness, and refusal to abandon his brothers, Carlos Lozada was posthumously awarded the Medal of Honor. He didn't die running away. He died standing between his friends and death, and that is what makes him the hero of Dakto. If you enjoyed this trip down the rabbit hole, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Smart History for Dumb Times.